Konnichiwa guys, welcome to my channel. Subscribe for more anime content. Before moving on to the video, I will warn you because there will be lots of spoiler. If you don't want any spoiler, then you can visit my website for spoiler-free information. The link is in the description. So today I am going to discuss the episode number 10 from Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. Let's start. Starts with a coding screen. A small puppet of Mekamaru appears in Yuji's ear. Yuji gets suspicious and grabs it in his hand and tries to break it. But before he goes further, a voice comes from that puppet. It says he is an ally of them. He is Mekamaru from Kyoto School. He informs Yuji that Satoru Gojo has been sealed. Next we move to Shibuya Metro Station B5F. Gojo is being trapped in prison gate. Suddenly Kenjaku, who is using Geto's body, throttles himself. Mahito told Kenjaku that soul exists before the body, but body is a part of the soul, and the soul is part of the body. Kenjaku manages to unhand the hand. He says the memories of the bodies flows into his brain after he swapped hosts. So it was actually Geto's memories who attacked Kenjaku. While they are talking, Gojo gets bored. He tells Kenjaku to hurry it up. Kenjaku closes the gate. And now Satoru Gojo is sealed inside prison realm. Now we are back to Meiji Shrine Station level B5. Mei asks Mekamaru for proof. She doesn't believe the news of Gojo. Mekamaru says he doesn't have any proof. He tells them he was killed by the cursed spirit called Mahito. They are listening to the insurance he left when he was alive. He only manages to sneak 3 locations ahead of time with his puppets. He only contacted them because Yuji was the one who is least likely to leak any information, and the same goes for Mei. Mei asks Mekamaru why he is so sure about her. Mekamaru says someone as skilled at intelligence gathering was dispatched to Meiji Shrine Station instead of acting in the shadows at Shibuya. Yuji wasn't even a part of Jujutsu Society until several months ago. Mei says she is the one who is kept stopping Yuji from heading straight to Shibuya all this time. Even they were ordered to be on standby. Mekamaru tells them 2 curse user is currently heading to her way to eliminate her. Mei tells Yuji to ignore curse user and move onward. They need to confirm Gojo's status first. But Mekamaru stops her. He tells them the situation in Shibuya has already changed. He more says that enemies' barrier techniques are several degrees better than them. There are currently 4 veils lowered over Shibuya. First one, the veil which is trapping common people inside. Second one, the veil which is trapping Satoru Gojo inside. Third one, the veil which is keeping sorcerers from entering. And the fourth one, the veil like first one, which is keeping common people trapped inside. So that means the sorcerers who were in standby are already inside the veil. Mekamaru says them to follow his directions. The insurance of his won't last long. Mei agrees to follow his directions. First he tells Yuji to return to Meiji Shrine Station level B1 and head to Shibuya from surface and tell all the sorcerers about the news of Gojo being sealed. Next he tells Mei to create an opportunity for Yuji to escape. In reply, Mei asks him that has they frozen his bank account or not. You know the relation between money and Mei. The curse user appears. Back to Shibuya Metro Station, Kenjaku is holding the prison cube. But suddenly it gets heavier and it falls down from his hand. When it dropped on the floor, it makes a hole in the surface and whole area shakes up, like it was an earthquake. Next we see Gojo is inside the prison realm. Physical time doesn't pass inside prison realm. Yuji is heading to Shibuya. Next all 3 teams enters the veil. Later we see one of the assistant supervisor is talking to another supervisor in phone, while a curse user named Haruto arrives and kills him. Then we see another curse user, Uraume, who is actually a subordinate of Sukuna. She is giving the orders to Haruto to kill all the people in suit outside the veil. Next we see one of the Mekamaru's puppet is surveying the situation on Shibuya Station. He listens. Kenjaku is saying sealing is complete, but it still hasn't finished processing of all the information which is Satoru Gojo. They can't move the prison cube until it finishes processing. Mahito notices the puppet of Mekamaru and destroys it. Mekamaru tells Yuji, "We need sorcerers to follow the subway lines into Shibuya Station from each neighboring station." After that, when the veil which is keeping out the sorcerers is lifted, they have to charge in. Yuji enters the fourth veil and encounters some transfigured humans. He defeats some of them and climbs to a roof of a tall building, where he shouts Nanami's name again and again and also says the news of Gojo being sealed. He doesn't stop shouting until they shows up. Other side, Kusukabe and Panta also hears Yuji's voice. We can assume Team Zenin also heard it. Next move to Shibuya Station, Kenjaku will stay there and he will take care of the prison cube. Mahito and Chozo says they are going to find Yuji and kill him. And lastly, Joku wants to revive Sukuna by feeding the fingers to Yuji. They all head to find Yuji. After they left, Geto's adopted daughters Mimiko and Nanako shows up and tells Kenjaku to return Geto's body. But he refuses and threats them. They leave the place saying he will regret for this. Back to Yuji and Team Nanami. Nanami is going to step outside and take care of all the things going on outside with Ichiji. Yuji, Fushiguro and Ino are going to lift the veil which is keeping the sorcerers out. Nanami tells Ino to meet Kusukabe and Zenin team and to tell them about the situation and requests them for help. Mission Rescue Satoru Gojo starts. The episode ends here. Hope you liked this video. That's it for today. See you in the next one. Sayonara.